Coming up on UT 10 News, big changes are coming to the medical campus.
And we'll also follow the 90th homecoming celebrations.
Plus, Broderick Halp has highlights from the football game versus Western Michigan. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Rosendale.
And I'm Mike Smith.
The upper levels of the East Ramp parking garage have been closed for repairs since September 20th.
That's right, Kristen. Frank Vajner is live in the newsroom. So Frank, what's going on with the garage?
Hi Mike and Kristen. The reason the university closed the upper levels of the garage near McMaster Hall is due to a severely cracked concrete beam. The contracting firm Grunwell Cachero discovered the cracked beam on the 4th floor of the parking garage during routine maintenance on September 20th. As a result, levels 3 and 4 have been closed off, but levels 1 and 2 remain safe for parking.
Safety of our campus community is the highest priority, and we won't reopen the garage until it is safe.
Repair costs are estimated at around $500,000. Meanwhile, several temporary parking areas have been opened to accommodate faculty and student parking until the garage is reopened. The university plans to reopen the garage's upper levels by the start of the spring semester. Live from the UT 10 newsroom, I'm Frank Vajner.
A new partnership is leading to big changes on the medical campus. Reporter Brandon Carnes caught up with leaders of the project.
Ernest Health Incorporated, based in New Mexico, has reached out to the University of Toledo to build a rehabilitation center. The building will have 40 beds and house patients recovering from trauma or certain surgeries. The plan is to construct a 49,000 square foot building in a wooded space next to the Dana Center. Dr. Gold says how the project will help students.
It will expand the volume of clinical teaching that goes on, and it will give the learners an opportunity to work in hopefully what will be a brand new and absolutely state-of-the-art facility.
Ernest Health is hoping to break ground right here in late November, and the project is expected to be finished in early 2015. I'm Brandon Carnes for UT 10 News.
2 political satire plays are opening in the Center for the Performing Arts. Polish playwright Sławomir Mrozik wrote both plays and uses humor to comment on oppressive regimes. The play Striptease deals with 2 men imprisoned by an unknown third party and how they deal with submitting to another's will, while Fox Hunt looks at shifting of political power and the fate of the people caught in the crossfire.
It's going to give a lot of material for people to think and to enjoy.
Fox Hunt and Striptease open this Saturday at 7:30 and will run through October 20th. UT welcomed the prize-winning photographer to campus on Thursday. The College of Communication and the Arts sponsored a free lecture by David Hume Kennerly. Kennerly was President Gerald Ford's personal photographer. After shooting in over 140 countries, he was awarded the Pulitzer Prize in 1974 for his overall coverage of the Vietnam War.
I think the best part about it is having seen so much history up close and personal and being able to photograph it.
American Photo magazine lists Kennerly as one of the most important photographers of the 20th century.
UT students celebrated the start of homecoming on the first day back from fall break. They zipped through Centennial Mall for Festival Day. Students also enjoyed free tie-dyed rocket gear and food supplied by UT and area businesses.
We decided to put it right in front of the Student Union and in Centennial Mall because we knew more students would be able to see and experience the homecoming activities.
The free event ran from 11 to 2 in the afternoon, ending with the annual Car Smash. After 90 years, the homecoming parade is rocketing to the moon, the stars, and beyond. Reporter Dina Mitchell has more on how the parade shined through all the rain.
Over 600 participants and spectators braved the rain and gathered at Bancroft Street to watch this year's parade. The parade was organized by the student volunteer group Blue Key.
It's a very, very cool experience for everybody here, as well as for us as individuals to be able to take something on this big is definitely very cool.
The floats were built by student organizations and featured everything from solar system models to astronauts surrounded by smoke. The floats were judged on originality, UT spirit, mechanics, and their relevance to the theme. The parade is the oldest university tradition and kicks off the homecoming football game, which was against the Western Michigan Broncos.
Like usual, there was a great turnout of students and community members for this year's 90th homecoming parade. I'm Dina Mitchell for UT 10 News.
Things were wet and wild outside Rocket Hall on Saturday morning as hundreds of fans came out to celebrate before the game. Tailgaters got there early and didn't let the rain slow them down. The crowd started off small, but within a few hours, the parking lot was filled with barbecues, brews, and games of all varieties. Many former UT football players were also in attendance, including a pro athlete.
I'm fortunate my bye week fell on homecoming, and to be out here celebrating, tailgating, one thing I never got to do when I played here. It feels awesome to be back.
All Rocket fans are welcome at the tailgate parties, which take place before Saturday home football games. It was a historic day on Saturday for the homecoming court. Reporter Alexa Marie Pitt was at the crowning of the King and Queen.
20 homecoming candidates were selected and announced on Wednesday. Then, the field was narrowed down to 10 candidates at the Dance Music Rocket Fest on Thursday, creating the 2013 homecoming court. These candidates included 2 men from student organizations, 2 from fraternities, 4 women from sororities, and 1 from the Latino Student Union. The winners were announced at halftime during the Rockets-Broncos football game. Melanie Munoz making history by becoming the second Latino student to win court, and junior Gavin Daly winning homecoming king.
It's awesome. I'm very, very honored. This is great. I didn't expect this whatsoever, but I'm very proud to represent the student body. Congratulations to the new 2013 Homecoming King and Queen, Melanie Munoz and Gavin Daly. I'm Alexa Marie Pitt for UT10 News.
It was an exciting weekend in Rocket sports. The Rocket football team hosted Western Michigan on Saturday, and on Sunday, the soccer team battled Akron. But first, we're going to take a jump in the pool. After winning 4 events in the Tom Stubbs Relay the day before, the women had their homecoming event by hosting their alumni. The alumni event has current swimmers on the team meet with former grads and challenge each other in different events. Head coach Chris Peters describes this experience as a celebration of the past, present, and future of swimming and diving. The regular season for the swimming and diving team starts October 12th as they travel to Granville, Ohio to take on Denison. And while the women were making waves, the football team was gearing up for a homecoming matchup against the Broncos of Western Michigan. The Rockets looked to bounce back after their loss to Ball State last weekend, and boy did they look good. UT's offense turned in an amazing performance, torching the defense, making it look like Western Michigan did not have a chance to stop them. In the first half, the Rockets put up an unanswered 23 points to start, and the Broncos started off slow, looking outmatched until they finally scored a minute right before halftime. From there, things turned bad to worse for the Western Michigan, as turnovers and penalties cost them big in the third quarter. Senior running back David Fluellen ran the ball like a man on a mission. He ran for 220 yards and 4 touchdowns as he helped the Rockets cruise to a 47-20 victory. Coach Campbell was happy to see improvement.
I thought we took a positive step forward. I still think we can be better, and that's kind of how I feel.
And on Sunday, the Rocket women's soccer team hosted the Akron Zips in a hard-fought game. The Rockets went into this match 1-3 in the MAC and 4-8 overall. They look to get back in the win column after a loss to Buffalo on Friday. On a windy Sunday, UT fought hard for goals against Akron. The Zips were pressured throughout the games as UT threw everything but the kitchen sink at them. The Rockets shot an astounding 18 attempts on the goal, 10 more than their opponent. Neither team scored in the contest until senior Rachel McLeod scored the only goal of the game. UT beat Akron 1-0.
It's awesome to feel this, that we got our first MAC win. You know, our forwards and our midfielders and our whole back line, our whole entire team, they worked really hard today.
Thanks, Roderick.
Hey, no problem.
That's it for UT10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bios from all our UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscasts on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Mike Smith, Roger Kalp, and all of our crew, I'm Kristen Rosendale. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.